In a previous ambient guitar episode, I showed you my favorite Octaver settings to create larger than life chord swells. You take a chord like this, and with the right Octaver settings, it can sound like this. It's one of my favorite ambient guitar tones ever. It's really nice. I use it in almost every song that I make. So I thought that in this video, I could share with you more Octaver settings to create dreamy ambient guitar tones and to get creative with your tones. So first of all, we can widen up our chord swells, but we can also widen our ambient drones. So if you don't know what an ambient drone is, it's just playing through the reverberated signal. No dry signal, fully wet, and we add a lot of decay to get a lot of resonance out of it. So I'm using my patch on the Strymon Big Sky MX on the blue mode, and it sounds like this. So if you want to know all the techniques and the settings and details, I have made a full lesson on it. I'm not going to go into all the details again in this video, but let's take a look at the Octaver settings that we can add to widen up the drone here. So I am playing through the Micro Pog from Electro Harmonics, which is very, very simple. 3 knobs only. The dry signal, the sub-octave, and the upper-octave. So we can put all of the knobs at about 2 o'clock, and it's going to give us a healthy amount of octaves to widen up the drone. So without the Octaver, it's like this. And with the Octaver, it sounds like this. Super dreamy, super moody. Now I can get creative with the bass notes that I add under it. I love it. I could play through that for hours. It's really nice to try. You should try it, right? Another Octaver setting that many people like to use is a lot subtler, right? So we're going to add just an upper octave, half about what we play with the dry signal without any sub-octave. So it's kind of to emulate a 12-string guitar. I don't really find that it's doing that, but to me, it's creating kind of a shimmer tone without using a shimmer reverb. Right? So full dry signal, no sub-octave, and you can put the octave up at about 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and it's going to sound like this. Right? It's just to add a little shimmer on top. Without it, so it's also a great tone without the octave, but it sounds more intimate. This one opens it up a little bit, right? It adds more presence to it, right? So sometimes you can use it for strumming, you can use it for little arpeggios, and it's going to add something really cool. Then what we can do is to remove the dry signal from the Octaver and play only through the Octaver. So that way you can create your own bass lines on guitar, even if you don't have a bass player. So no dry, no octave up, and full sub-octave. It's gonna sound like this. Right, like the Pink Floyd classic. And when you change the pickup on your guitar, I find that you get really different kinds of bass tones with it. So I get like kind of different kinds of resonance or overtones depending on which pickup selection I get. So it's really nice. And then what you could do is to record that, and you can even add your Octaver chord swells on it to create a full ambient loop. So much fun, right? So you can combine the different tones that I'm showing you in this video to create arrangements like these. It's really nice. And then another thing that I like to do is to kind of get a bell-like sound. So I'm gonna combine the sub-octave with the octave up without the dry signal to create a nice bell-like tone. And I love to use that with my spread triad chords. So no dry and the sub and octave up at about 3 o'clock. So if I play without the octaver, it's gonna sound like this. And with the octaver, it's gonna sound like this. Once again, I could play for hours with that setting, so I hope it's going to give you many ideas to get creative with your Octaver pedal. If you'd love to learn the spread triads chord that I just played at the end, this is what I teach in my free mini course on spread triad chords that you can get first link in the description box below. It's a 45 minutes free course where you can get downloadable chord charts and exercises and video lessons to show you the most popular chord shapes for ambient guitar, which are spread triad chords. And did I mention it's free? So you can just click on the first link in the description box below, create an account, and have access to this full course. It's my pleasure. It's my gift to you for watching my video until the end. And you can also click on this video to watch more on my channel. And I'm gonna see you real soon in a new video. Until next time, au revoir.